We've seen daily bloodshed since.
Now
I'm
we're
not saying if the law continued, we wouldn't see bloodshed. More than 2 weeks ago in the Rose Garden, surrounded by some of the bravest people I know, the survivors and families who lost loved ones to gun violence, I laid out several of the Department of Justice actions that are being taken to impact on this epidemic. One of them is banning so-called ghost guns. These are homemade guns built from a kit that includes directions how to finish the firearm. The parts have no serial numbers, so they show up at crime scenes and they can't be traced.
So this dude's talking like this.
These ghost gun kits,
I mean, this thing's going to go on till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Anyone.
we've been watching him now for a couple minutes. I'm really surprised he hasn't fucked anything up.
And within 30 minutes, have a weapon that's lethal, but no more.
Look at Nancy. She's about to fall asleep.
I'll do everything in my power to protect the American
people.
Okay.
Looks like she's got a diaper on her face.
Congress to act as well.
It does look like a diaper. Look at this room. It is so fucking empty. And this to me says, oh, yeah, we really support this. There's Ted. We really support this president because, oh, well, he's nothing.
Confrontation, but we need more Senate Republicans to join the overwhelming majority of Democratic colleagues and close the loopholes required in background check purchases of guns. We need a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
Dan, Nancy's mask is covering her whole damn face. Thank goodness.
We did it before.
All you see are like eyes.
Talk to most responsible gun owners and hunters. They'll tell you there's no possible justification for having 100 rounds in a weapon.
Oh, no, there is.
Who cares?
What do you think deer wearing?
It's called defending my ass from China when they invade, motherfucker.
What business is it of yours, Joe?
That's too many people.
Oh, because he thinks that, the more capacity you have in a round, the more people you can kill. Okay, well, the motherfucker is so stupid, it takes seconds to drop one clip and shove another one in there. It doesn't matter if it holds 100 rounds or 10 rounds.
Congress should act.
I mean, within 2 seconds, you can got that damn thing reloaded.
And no amendment to the Constitution.
He's fucking ignorant.
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, honey. You didn't miss much. We just came back to shows, kind of rebroadcasting the.
Could not be owned by America.
Yeah, we're just talking about our wonderful leader here.
Creepy Uncle Joe.
Our fearless leader.
Changing the Constitution.
The first part of the show is already
there it is. He said we're not changing the Constitution. I'll put money on these motherfuckers are going to abolish the Second Amendment.
And here's what else we can do. Immigration.
I swear Nancy's falling asleep.
Oh, talking about immigration.
And our exhausting war over immigration. For more than 30 years, politicians have talked about immigration reform, and we've done nothing about it.
Opening the fucking borders isn't the answer.
On day one of my presidency, I kept my commitment and sent a comprehensive.
With this broadcast, Linda, you didn't miss anything. The earlier one to show, you missed.
I believe we need to secure the border, pass it because it has a lot of money.
Thanks for stopping by, though.
If you believe in a pathway to citizenship, pass it. Over 11 million undocumented folks, the vast majority of here overstaying visas.
He can't even say the word citizenship.
If you actually want to solve a problem.
Hey, April.
Hey, April.
Take a close look at it. We also have to get at the root problem of why people are fleeing.
Ted's falling asleep.
Guatemala, Honduras.
Did you see that? Ted's falling asleep.
Oh, I did. But this motherfucker can really grab an ass and keep you awake. Let me tell you.
April, you missed the actual 7:30 show, but we came back on just to show some of this and kind of
when I was vice president
and commentary on our fearless leader.
To address the root causes of migration.
And diaper face Nancy over there
in their own countries instead of being forced to leave. The plan was working, but the last administration decided it was not worth it.
What?
I'm restoring the program and asked Vice President Harris to lead our diplomatic effort to take care of this. I have absolute confidence she'll get the job done. Now look.
There's Dr. Jill Biden.
Hey, Sabretooth.
Let's at least pass what we all agree on. Congress needs to pass legislation this year to finally secure protection for dreamers.
Fuck the dreamers.
Young people only know.
Okay, I'm all for the correct way to come and be a citizen in this country. But you're doing it wrong, Joe.
Permanent protection for immigrants were here on temporary protective status who came from
What happened to
countries
my work? Oh, yeah, I know. I get what you mean.
and natural-made violence and disaster.
Lyndall says, I like how she matched her mask with her clothes. Oh, that one too. Oh, yeah, Nancy.
Put food on our tables.
Nancy matches.
Look.
Got her necklace, her mask,
freaking
her little
Garanimals
there.
So much for America.
Her camisole.
You remember the Garanimals?
Throughout our history.
Oh, yeah.
The country supports
the crackers.
We should act.
No, the Garanimals.
Let's argue over it.
The way it used to match kids' clothes, all matchy.
Oh, yeah, I remember
matchy.
Yeah.
The soul of America, we need to protect the sacred right to vote.
I mean, even Kamalia over here, her camisole matches her jacket.
Look at a double masker idiot.
I think the people that double mask are the ones that are so afraid.
The last presidential election than any time in America.
It's going to be so funny when these motherfuckers wake up 3 years from now and go, "Oh yeah, the coronavirus isn't any worse than the common flu." So we overreacted, just like they did back in 1912.
Voting Rights Act and send it to my desk right away. The country supports it, and Congress should act now.
He's not even getting his fat ass up off the couch. I wouldn't either.
Look, in conclusion, as we gather here tonight, the image of a violent mob assaulting this Capitol, desecrating.
Go ahead, sit down, Nancy. You a hoe.
Remain vivid in all our minds. Lives were put at risk, many of your lives. Lives were lost. Extraordinary courage was summoned. The insurrection was an existential crisis, a test of whether
it's a crisis.
Could survive.
You as president, that's a fucking crisis.
But the struggle is far from over. The question of whether our democracy will long endure is both ancient and urgent.
Yeah, Joe, you're pretty fucking ancient.
Yes. Still vital today. Can our democracy deliver on its promise that all of us, created equal in the image of God, had a chance to lead lives of dignity, respect, and possibility?
Right.
Can our democracy deliver the most pressing needs of our people? Can our democracy
You don't know what a pressing need is, motherfucker.
And fears that have pulled us apart? America's adversaries, the autocrats of the world, are betting we can't. And I promise you, they're betting we can't. They believe we're too full of anger and division.
Joe, are you ashamed of yourself yet? You should
look
be.
Look at the images of the mob that assaulted the Capitol as proof that the sun is setting on American democracy. But they're wrong. You know it, I know it. But we have to prove
Joe, you don't know shit.
We have to prove democracy still works, that our government still works, and we can deliver for our people.
Our government works if we get the motherfuckers out of the government that's not working. Then it'll work.
The nation.
Right.
We're creating hundreds of thousands of new jobs. We're delivering real results to people. They can see it, feel it in their own lives. Opening doors of opportunity, guaranteeing some more fairness and justice. That's the essence of America. That's democracy in action. Our Constitution opens
keeps
with the
talking.
words,
I'm going to vomit in my pants.
We the people. Well, it's time to remember that we the people are the government. You and I. Not some force in a distant capital.
Okay, if I'm the government, motherfucker, get out, because you ain't doing nothing.
It's us.
What's he talking about?
It's we the people. In another era,
great, nobody applauded.
Democracy was tested. Franklin Roosevelt reminded us, in America, we do our part. We all do our part. That's
right.
all I'm asking.
I remember that.
That we do our part, all of us.
Chucky Schumer called it an erection.
We will meet the center challenge of the age by proving that democracy is durable and strong.
That's right. We're a republic, not a freaking democracy.
We will. America will.
I don't think America's been a democracy for about 50 years.
As I stand here tonight before you
China.
in a new and vital hour of life and democracy.
That's why we called it the China virus.
And I can say with absolute confidence, I have never been more confident or optimistic.
He's confident.
America. Not because I'm president. Because what's happening with the American people.
What's happening, Joe?
We've stared into the abyss of insurrection and autocracy.
Oh, you're kidding.
And pain.
We've stared into the abyss.
People did not flinch.
And we didn't flinch.
The very moment our adversaries were certain we'd pull apart and fail. We
did.
We united.
We failed the second you became president.
Hope, we summoned a new strength, new resolve to position us to win the competition of the 21st century. On our way to a union more perfect, more prosperous, and more just as one people, one nation, and one America. Folks,
I'm impressed he hasn't fucked any words up
every
yet.
leader I've ever met with over the years. It's never, ever been a good bet to bet against America, and it still isn't.
He's probably been practicing it for the last 6 weeks.
There's not a single thing, nothing beyond our capacity.
Hunter's all cracked up. He's in the back, passed out.
Yeah, he's at his crack dealers. Yeah, Cruz was falling asleep too there, Sabretooth.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh, he's done. Okay.
An hour and 11 minutes.
So his speech...
It was supposed to be 40 minutes.
And he didn't fuck it up. I'm impressed with what we've watched. He didn't fuck it up.
With a big plan to overhaul.
Now he's going to put the mask on now. There he goes. Yeah, there he is.
I'm Libby Casey. While President Biden called it a time of crisis and opportunity, he hit Wall Street and pitched sweeping new programs from jobs to education.
Are you going to answer any questions there, Joe?
For cancer. We heard headlines.
Oh my God. Are they really doing a forearm bump?
Race relations.
They are.
Child care.
I mean, fuck, we did that back in the 80s.
There's Klobuchar. There's Mad Maxine.
But first,
Miss Maxi Pad. Look at her. Maxi Pad.
Makes his way out of the chambers, talking with Congresswoman Maxine Waters.
Hey, Maxi Pad, do you need some peaches?
She needs a bigger mask to hide that freaking mug.
The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Looks like she's wearing a coffee filter on her freaking face.
One representative from the military tonight. Only 2 cabinet members in attendance. A reminder that only
there's Bernie.
Supreme Court Justice John
Look at
Roberts,
Bernie.
Chief Justice, was there representing.
I mean, Bernie looks like he's ready to be put in the ground.
JP knows what we're talking about.
Photographer Melina Mara there in the mix, getting some great photographs tonight. As
do the tool.
Oh yeah, that's a phenomenal photograph right there.
Capturing this moment. Because of coronavirus precautions.
Look at this bitch over here with the purple hair. Okay, lady, you're 80 years old. You don't need purple hair. That's for 30-year-olds.
Who's outside of the White
Who
House
is that?
tonight and talk about
I have no idea.
Major headlines.
I mean, purple's
the hell
my
she
favorite
wrapped
color.
in? What the frick is she wrapped in?
I don't know, but you know, purple's my favorite color, and it's a nice shade of purple. But women that old do not need to be having that colorful hair.
Coronavirus and COVID relief. He touted that American rescue.
I mean, fuck, I'm 50 years old and my hair is not purple. I'm, what, 55? 50, I don't even know how fucking old I am. My hair ain't purple.
Kids touching his hairy legs, and then he's going to start talking about corn pop.
Relief checks that
I wonder why nobody asked him about.
I
wonder why nobody asked him about corn pop anymore.
Use the American Rescue Plan to
what the hell is that lady wearing back there?
Going forward, and this was largely
she's colorful.
Recovery. We heard him talk about that American Jobs Plan. That's a $2 trillion plan that he is pitching. He says that the American Jobs Plan is, quote, a blue-collar blueprint to build America. He spoke about
come on, shake freaking hands already. Get over this thing.
Issues like replacing
I'm so done with the freaking mask and can't handshake or.
What about that dude that's a woman that's like a doctor? That's like had some like fucking shit.
Oh yeah, what's
the majority of them would not require a college education.
I'll call her a she. Is she around there somewhere?
The competition that the U.S. is facing with countries abroad.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's pretty high up in the ranking there.
Saying that America is falling behind its competitors. So through this jobs plan,
you think we're falling behind? Look what we got running our country. Of course, we're falling behind.
JP says they made Bernie quit because his health care for all would demolish Obamacare, and everyone would forget about the Obamas.
4 more years of public education.
That's one angle to look at it.
Free community college tuition. It also includes paid family leave and affordable child care. How he will pay for this, he says he will not increase taxes for anyone making under $400,000 a year. He said that this will be paid for through corporate taxes.
Bam is frozen in time.
The wealthiest 1% of America.
I don't know.
While Biden did mention things like
okay, we're back.
Pulling troops.
Yeah, so they said, we're not going to give you insurance anymore because there's Obamacare. Well, my insurance premiums shot up to $400 a month. Obamacare is not affordable.
We heard Biden pitching
the Affordable Care Act, my ass, affordable.
Problems that the country is facing.
Yeah, that was a big flop. Sorry, lower that volume because that's kind of annoying. There's that old lady. Oh my God, I think I remember who that is.
Outside of the White House, and let's go to Rhonda Colvin now, live on Capitol Hill.
Purple hair, total freaking liberal, right?
President Biden mentioned
probably
dreams of Democrats liberals in particular, but do not have big prospects in Congress. So let's talk through sort of the reality check here.
So I hate this mask thing.
Some of the issues and items.
And I hate, people are taking group photos, whether it's for your job, the company's taking a group photo, or school's taking a group photo. Everybody has their damn mask on. You know what? Take your mask off for 3 freaking seconds while he takes a photograph, and then put it back on. Is that going to kill you?
Hold your fucking breath if you think you're going to catch something.
Goodness.
Because, you wear a mask, you're like, oh, well, I'm not sure. That could be Kellyanne, or it could be Aunt Mary. Yeah. We don't know.
Yeah, which one are you? I'm over there with the mask. Okay, which one? And there's, 30 people in the picture. Like, come on.
Fights that you will probably continue to hear about in the weeks ahead, but there are negotiations going on. Senator Manny,
that's what we just said.
Yeah, it's not affordable.
Who is meeting with Senate
Just come in illegally and you get your free health care, right?
When somebody has to fix something that wasn't broke, they tend to break it and fuck it up. So, my advice is don't fix it. Don't touch it. It works. It's fine. Everybody likes it. Yes, so what?
Look,
insurance companies are making millions of dollars. Big deal.
He shook hands with that guy. How come he's not shaking hands with anybody else?
He's an asshole.
Are saying they are supportive of, and even the package that he passed earlier.
I'm kind of over politics for a long fucking time.
Who are seeing some of the effects of that right now.
And I think what they're doing to the old man here is like elder abuse.
Why did he fist bump the black dude, but he shook hands with the old white guy?
Maybe old fat black guy there, which I can't complain because I'm no skinny Manny. He, it depends. If a hand is extended to you open, it's going to be a handshake. If extended to you as a fist bump, it's going to be a fist bump. It all depends on how it starts.
In the Senate, for example, in a major way. I'm thinking of the labor union bill. I'm thinking of the $15 minimum wage hike, something that we know just isn't in the near future.
Oh, yeah, the $15 an hour minimum wage. So Domino's is starting to deliver or test deliver driverless delivery trucks.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And I seen the commercial. I'm like, and I don't know what city it's in, probably someplace in California, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But I seen the commercial and I'm like, oh, well, there's your $15 an hour minimum wage right there. No more delivery drivers.
That it includes family transfers of guns, and they don't think that that's appropriate.
I mean, these motherfuckers in Congress think, oh, yeah, $15 an hour. It's finally a livable wage. Well, yeah, it is livable if people don't raise their prices to pay for it. But, your McDonald's burger is going to go from $3.50 to $7.50 to make up that $15 an hour. And Pizza Hut or pizzas go, oh yeah, we're going to quit delivering because why should we pay them? So if you want pizza, it's carry out only now, or DoorDash it, or Uber Eats it, because those guys are not getting paid $15 an hour. They're getting paid maybe $3 to come and pick it up and whatever their tip is.
Death, which is May 25th. I spoke to her earlier today. She said she's actually confident that they could get something done in the next couple of weeks. And the important thing about that, Tim Scott, the Senate Republican who's about to give this response soon, he also said,
yeah, I think I'm all done with this. I got to get ready for work.
Well, thanks for tuning back in, guys. I mean, we had a little bit of fun making fun of Quid Pro Joe, creepy, stinky guy Joe, Uncle Joe, Grandpa Joe,
Sleepy Uncle Joe,
pedophile Joe. Oh, and
Harry
then I
Leg
seen
Joe.
my best friend Nancy. I seen my best friend Nancy. She a hoe.
She's back up there. China won the election. That's right, Sabretooth.
They sure as hell did.
Oh, hell yeah, they are. They're so happy right now.
If you were to drop Joe's pants right now, tattooed on his ass is made in China.
Hey.
Night, Mel.
Welcome to this one, and good night again.
He just had a lot of language that suggested.
Oh, good.
Language. I can give you language, motherfucker. You want language? I can give you some fucking language.
Yeah, Shonda, you missed it. You didn't miss much. It kept standing up every 5 seconds. Oh, here's my card. Have your people call me. Yeah. Okay.
Have
There he is touching it. Look at he's touching it. He's grabbing her wrist. Like, what the hell?
Well, that's because he's creepy, Joe. You know I can't get up there and sniff you, but I got to hold you tight. I got to hold you tight so you can't get away from me.
Can't sniff you.
But James, it's such. It
Oh,
feels
she kind of looks like Dr. Joyce Brothers.
What is it with the grabbing of the forearm?
For an address.
You know, that's his new sniff thing now.
How it would play tonight, how it would translate.
Because I can't sniff you, so I got to hold you. What's he going to do with this purple mask woman? Oh, walk right by her.
He just handed the
Didn't even see her.
Being out there, mixing it up, you know.
Boy, his Secret Service staff didn't. I mean, they did not look impressive.
He's an old school politician. This is what
The staff walking him out. That was the Secret Service. They did not look impressive.
How impressive you got to be with a 90-year-old dude, or however old he is.
Well, you know, he's the president. He's the sitting president. You know, you should be pretty fucking impressive. I mean, you had one guy that's overweight. I mean, I guess he's good for a shield. I mean, he can stop a bullet or two.
Yeah.
But is he really going to move fast enough to get in front of you and that bullet?
They got one of those.
That bullet.
They got one of those leashes on him where he can't walk away too far, and they're just pulling on it when he starts to walk away in the wrong direction.
I had one of those in the 70s when I was a kid.
Broke down into 3 parts. The first was talking about what
he's out. Time for him to get his kitty ice cream cone at the Dairy Queen.
You're right, Nadia. It's ice cream time.
He wants sprinkles on it. There's colorful sprinkles on it.
After the 10 p.m. hour in the East, when he started talking about gun control.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. That's enough of this.
Yeah, I gotta get in the shower.
It was quite entertaining. Not. Everyone, have a great night again. Thanks for just coming back for this little
10-minute quickie,
20-minute quickie. Yeah.
And if that woman wants language, I can give her some fucking language.
I know you can.
My best friend Nancy, she a hoe.
Everyone, part 2. Have a good night again.
Night, guys.
See ya.